What's up, friend, and welcome back to another Aetherdrift standard video. And today we are going to have a look at Dimir Self Mill, a really cool deck list, because yes, not everything in the format has to be, you know, Dimir self bounce or mid range. Dimir can actually be pretty cool and a lot of fun to play. So what we're trying to do in this deck, ideally, is reanimate a Born Oculus with no one left behind. That's one of our most powerful plays that we can have. Oculus is a 3-mana 5/5 eyeball. As an additional cost to cast a spell, you have to exile 6 cards from your graveyard, which is pretty easily done in a self-mill deck like this. Has flying, and at the beginning of each opponent's upkeep, you manifest Dread. So if we end up milling this card, we can bring it out with no one left behind. It's 5-mana sorcery, but it costs 3 less to cast. If it targets a creature card at mana value 3 or less, and then you return a target creature card from your graveyard to the battlefield. We have a lot of ways to mill ourselves in the deck. 4 copies of Found in the Third Path. The second chapter mills 4 cards. And the third chapter is actually pretty relevant too, because you can exile an instant or sorcery from your graveyard, copy it, and you may cast a copy, which is a way for you to replay removal spells or no one left behind. Other ways for us to mill ourselves. Overlord of the Bilmerk is in here. When this permanent enters or attacks, you mill 4 cards, and you may return a non-avatar creature card or a planeswalker card from your graveyard to your hand. So really good self-mill in there. But there's also some other ways to discard cards out of our hand, like Kiora the Rising Tide. We're also playing Souls of the Lost, which can do this really good as well. It's a 2-mana spirit. As an additional cost to cast a spell, you have to discard a card or sacrifice a permanent. And then you get the Fathomless Descent, so its power is equal to the number of permanent cards in your graveyard, and its toughness is equal to that number plus 1. So this thing can grow really large in a deck like this, where we'll have a lot of permanents in the graveyard, like lands, creatures, like whatever. It will be huge. One of the cooler things we can do with this deck, though, especially with the Souls of the Lost, involves a new card, or I guess a reprint from Aetherdrift, which is a Bloodghast. 2-mana 2/1. The creature can block and has haste as long as the opponent has 10 or less life. Landfall, whenever a land you control enters, you may return this card from your graveyard to the battlefield. So if you end up milling these Bloodghasts, or you discard them out of your hand, which you can do with like Souls of the Lost, play a land, it will come back to the battlefield for you. You can also sacrifice a Bloodghast on the board to like Souls of the Lost, which is really cool. Makes a great discard target to cards like Kiora the Rising Tide or Bitter Triumph. You can surveil it into your graveyard with Fairy Dream Thieves or Undercity Sewers. And one of the cooler things is if you do that, and you also have Satoru the Infiltrator in play. So Satoru is a 2-mana 2/3 with menace. Whenever Satoru and or one or more other non-token creatures you control enter, if none of them were cast or no mana was spent to cast them, you get to draw a card. So what we can do in this deck is basically draw a card of every Bloodghast entering if Satoru is in play. Also, a really cool interaction with Satoru is that aboard Oculus, the Manifesting Dread triggers Satoru because it's a non-token thing entering the battlefield. They're not cast or no mana was spent to cast them, so Satoru will draw for you. So Satoru is kind of like a card draw engine in this deck list, which is really cool. If you reanimate Satoru with no one left behind, you actually get to draw a card of the card entering, which is dope. But especially the synergy between like Bloodghast and Satoru, I wanted to explore a little bit more, which was the inspiration for this deck. It was literally Bloodghast, Satoru, and a board Oculus that made me want to build this. And then I also realized that we got to give in Quag Feast from Aetherdrift, which is a 2-mana sorcery. You choose a creature, planeswalker, or vehicle, then you mill 2 cards, and then you destroy the chosen permanent if its mana value is less than or equal to the number of cards in your graveyard. Which, once again, hey, we love to see it because we will have a lot of cards in the graveyard, ideally. So Quag Feast is also just solid removal in here. And that's kind of the idea behind the deck. We have a lot of duresses and counter magic and the sideboard as well to try and stop potential graveyard hate. That's obviously not something we'd like to fight, ideally. You can easily fight your way past the Ghost Vacuum. You have to, like, you know, play a little bit differently, but Ghost Vacuum can be beat. It's more things like Rest in Peace that can be a little tricky, but we do also have, you know, Enchantment Hate in the graveyard, and Preachers of the Schism can also help us fight, you know, a lot of graveyard hate as well. So ideally, you face no graveyard hate and you can just pop off. But to be honest, like, it's just a really fun deck, and yeah, it might be a little vulnerable at times, but a lot of the people aren't really super worried, and they will play Ghost Vacuum, and you can beat that. So Rest in Peace, different story, but hey, it doesn't matter. We're playing a really cool deck, and we're doing some cool shit, and that's the goal of this deck, is to just explore the interaction between Satoru and the Bloodghast and Oculus, and I just think that's neat. So I hope you enjoyed this really cool and fresh take on Dimir, and yeah, let me know what you think. I think it's personally just one of the spicier decks that I've built, and I think that, you know, there's a lot of potential here. But yeah, just dodge the Rest in Pieces and you'll be fine. So yeah, let us get started. And if you want to see all the games that happened, you can check them out over on my VOD channel, Ashlizzlle VODs. And yeah, don't forget to subscribe, because there's a lot of more like cool decks on the way. I will try to keep building cool decks, even though the standard meta is pretty still right now. So your support means a lot. Anyways, let's get started. Okay. Right, let's do this. I can just hold Bitter Triumph, I guess. Like, I could also do Founding, but... Okay, my opponent is playing nothing out, chat. What the hell? Why? Why are you not playing any cards? The hell? Wait, why did I get, like, a pause? Right, right. So, let's see here. I can go Founding the third path. I will do Bitter Triumph. Discard a card. Get rid of Oculus. Oculus will go into the grave. We'll bring it back out with no one left behind. I can always cut the slasher down. Cool. Oculus in grave. I repeat, the homie is in the grave. Was kind of expecting that one. I'll just remove the slasher here. Let's feast. Oh, not that one. I mean, no one left behind. Oculus. Fire. That's fine. I can bring it back out again the next turn. Whatever, I guess. Yeah, I can just do Founding the Third Path, replay it, I think. Okay. I can get a land. I also get rid of the Blood Udders, just something I kind of need to do. Yeah, Satoru in his deck should be quite nice, technically. Hold on a second. Okay. Yeah, you see the vibes where, like, the synergy and stuff? I thought it looked real, like, promising initially. So, yeah, like, Satoru triggering off your Oculus, Satoru triggering off your Bloodghast. Like, I thought it was really dope. So, Satoru's just card advantage. Like, if you bring a Bloodghast in play with a Satoru, ton of cards, Oculus makes Satoru trigger, no one left behind, reanimates Satoru, it replaces itself, which is pretty cool, but... Yeah, Bloodghast works of Satoru, which is really cool. If none of them were cast, or no mana was spent to cast them, draw a card. So, like, bring back 2 Bloodghast, get 2 Satoru triggers? That's the dream that I believe in. If I'm ever getting to that dream, I'm not sure, but that's, like, the cool shit. This deck cooks. In theory, it should, I think. In theory, it should. Oh. Just hate it on. I could just shove Satoru into graveyard and bring him back out with the Overlord, to be honest. Sure. Just grab him. Okay. Okay, let me also put the recent video in the chat here. Please work. Which mobile app? You're the bane of my existence. I don't know why I did it through mobile, but it's fine. There we go. Cool. Let's go Overlord. Hopefully we can mill some Bloodghast. Okay, I also don't mind milling. UR's also not bad here though. I can shove the Bloodghast in there. Then again, if I grab Satoru, I can get the triggers off of the Oculus. We can get some card draw. Okay. Here we go. They're ready for us though, like you know they're ready. Like they are prepared. Alright, I'm still gonna try it. No one left behind. Actually, do I try it? You know what? I'm just gonna cast Stock Up. I'm just gonna cast Stock Up because like clearly they're sitting on removal, right? And I'm just not gonna give it to him. So like suffer. Like pass the turn doing nothing, I guess. It's also a decent way for me to like unlock my Bitter Triumph. Boom, value. Sheesh, Bloodghast. Yeah, I do think I'm scared of enough of Arcane of the Dross to want to be doing that, to be honest. Alright, there goes my No One Left Behind. But I do have Stock Up to try and find another. Stock Up? Yikes. Yikes. Okay, well, I guess the cards are off the top at least, huh? But that does not spark joy. Damn. Well, top deck's fire now, right? Yeah, and we do have an answer for or not, I guess. They ripped another bat. But yeah, we did have a ritual, chamber answer. Okay, I'm gonna get the Overlord to transform as well, which is pretty neat. I could always mill myself at Restless Reef to try and hit more Bloodghasts. We have options. We got things to do. Places to be. Dead Satoru, rip. Better land. Perfect. Like, the one thing you want to see after, the one thing you want to see after you, like, basically see a ton of lands is find more lands. But there's actually a Bloodghast in there, so okay, sure. Yippee. Boom. Yes. Alright. We're cooking a little bit. We're cooking a little bit. They go fast as hell, these guys. Okay, it's fine. Play this banger. If you had $1 for every Ashlizzlle flood, I'd be a fucking millionaire, dude. Wait, do I not just win the game now? I'm not sure if they thought that through. Okay. Alright, what the hell, sure. I thought we were in a good spot anyway, though, either way. Alright. Why is you the biggest landlord every time I watch your streams? Seems to Shuffler is your nemesis. I don't know, I wish I could answer that. I wish I could answer that. I don't know. Talent. Talent for the wrong things, I guess. I do need lands at some point. I'd love to find a reanimator thingy, though. I'm gonna be a bit greedy here, knowing that I can find lands anyways. Oculus! Let's reanimate you, sweetie! Okay. I'll keep shoving these guys in here, though. We're just gonna see if I can stock up and see if I can bring one out. At some point. Would've been nice if I could discard a Bloodghast. Like, I based on vibes, I think we should have a pretty good matchup against this. We technically, yes. Technically we should, right? Value. Let me stock up. Yeah, oh no, don't make me discard. Oh no. Maybe just some planeswalker removal? Maybe stock up is as correct as everybody says. It is. It is. It really is. It's a fantastic card. You know, right. This better not be a spell pierce. Yeah, in hindsight, you know, in hindsight, the second Bloodghast would have been pretty cool. But I didn't know that the only thing they were doing is just picking up these hopeless nightmares, but it's okay still. We got an Oculus now. In hindsight, yeah, I would have grabbed it, but it's okay. I think we're kind of chilling here either way. Self-bounce. Self-bounce. Yeah, I like... This should be one of our better matchups, for sure. We might not need Kiora, because they're going to be doing the discarding for us. I kind of want Preacher in that slot, though, because I think it's a good card. Why didn't you predict your opponent draws? I don't know, skill issue. I can get behind some Duresses, though. We got kind of done dirty with this one. No Bloodghast. I'm in shambles. Hold spell pierce. I can always do Founding and then cast Duress for free. Hee hee. No. Not allowed. Let's Duress him. Alright, this is... If there is a god, mill this Oculus for me. Please. If there is a god, mill this Oculus. Or at least some Bloodghasts. There's no god. How about now? Okay. That is not it, but okay. Yeah, that was not it, dude. No. See, there are no gods. That's what I said. All hope is lost. RIP. That's unfortunate though. No Oculus, like... No Preachers. I would have probably reanimated a Preacher here. No Bloodghasts. Nothing. Oh well. Like, okay, I guess I'll give it a duress. Yeah, literally, like, sorceries are mid, I mean... That's what you're gonna do? Right. I guess because else I'd discard it, so... If I could find a land on the top, I can No One Left Behind, get an Overlord back. That wouldn't be too bad, I don't think. But yeah, it relies on Satoru living and me ripping a land on the top. I'm not sure if that's gonna hold up. Oh, is this Aito? Okay. Peeps on the top? Yeah, I do peeps on the top as well, for sure. Do Surveil 2 to the bottom. I was about to say, surely you don't pick up Kaito there. Rickets! Nothing that we need, I fear. I fear. Oh well. What are lands anyways? What is life anyway? Tell me. Ah, that's fine. Well, yeah, because I could open up No One Left Behind. Please be good. Please be good. Give me something. Beeps. Chat, we're saved. Oh, let's go. Okay, we're getting some really good Satoru value as well now. Satoru just drew us a card because we reanimated Oculus. Satoru is going to draw us a card because we're going to like we're going to manifest Dread. Yay! I mean, this is probably going to die. Oh, it's going to get bounced, sure. We still get the Satoru trigger. Oh, it's another one. See, this is why Satoru is gas, by the way. Like, hell yeah, I'll draw 2 free cards. Thanks. Like, hell yeah. Honestly, don't hate it too much. Depends on vibes, though. Hopefully the opponent's playing something a little bit aggressive based on my hand. Honestly, thinking about like... No, I'll just do this first. Like, there's never a moment in this deck where I want to cast Bloodghast for like its creature cost. Ideally, I always mill it or discard it, but it doesn't play out like that always, I guess. Just get in the habit of like sequencing things differently though. Nope. Could have been better. Okay. Could have been a bit better there. Once again, look who shows up. Bloodghast from hand. You need to stop, homie. You gotta stop. You need to be in the graveyard, and then you can be brought out. Whatever this vibe is, it might not be it. Meanwhile, like, at least the opponent isn't really doing much right now. A bad Bloodghast. Yep, that's all I got. At least if we find another one now, it's gonna have haste. What is that, dude? Archpriest of Shadows? Okay. Like, at least the Toro replaces itself. That's good. Right. Edge. I have no clue what the opponent's trying to do, to be honest. Peeps. I don't know. Okay. Alright. We'll take it. But I still don't know. Like just some like Jund stuff. Jund cards I own. Maybe? Jund cards. Reanimator. Little stun lock, not gonna lie. Like, do I want disdainful strokes? Do I want graveyard hate? Do I not give a shit about anything? Do I not care? I'll slam some negates in it. Well, we don't know if they're trying to reanimate, right? Yeah, I'm working hard on making it something good, I hope. Here's Souls Lost, discard Oculus. I could also do Founding, mill myself. I'll just mill myself. You tried any Cauldron plus Arcanist shenanigans this season? No, not really. Haven't tried it yet. Oh, we're good on that. Yo, Bloodghast, get it. Yura? Just gonna, like, you know, hardcast Oculus. We're close to it. We'll see. Could actually see myself maybe going up to like 3 copies of Souls of the Lost because it works really nicely with Bloodghast too. I could sack it, bring it back out. Pretty cool. I'll just start off with Oculus. Love how I haven't played anything. Like, we could drop a Kiora and up 1 Souls of the Lost, I think. What the hell? Cactus folk? Sure shot? Damn. I don't even know. I mean... I'm just gonna remove it, I guess. Yeah. I understand why they're playing it, I guess. Like, maybe if they're doing, like, reanimator stuff, the Cactus dude can, like, bring him back out with haste. Like, I think they're just, you know... Yeah, I don't know. Gonna swing. Okay. Then we're gonna do souls, sacrifice permanent, Bloodghast. I'm Kiora too. Okay. I was gonna say, like, a board wipe kind of has to happen here. That's a cool harvester art, though. Look at the souls growing, though. Like, that's kind of gas. That's kind of gas. It grew. Yeah, we're working on it. We're working on it, for sure. Swing with both. They're forced to, like, make bad trades here. Oh, fuck, I forgot the man land. Oh, well. Sorry, my bad. It's 4 damage, isn't it? Oh, well. I think we win this anyway, but, oopsie. Oopsie. I need to get rid of non... Okay. Oopsie daisy. I mean, I don't think there's anything they can do that would win them the game here, but, you know. Too locked in. Yeah. Too busy in my brain thinking about, like, the synergies and how I'm gonna, like, change the deck around a little bit further. And, oops. My bad. I don't think there was much they could have done to get out of here, but... Not bad. What do you think about people spamming alchemy rank to play versus gold players to get top 100 mythic? You know? It's not really their fault that the system is broken like that, you know? WotC's done that themselves, like they have lowered the queue time in alchemy queues because nobody fucking plays it, and like they should have just made it so that you cannot pare down in ranks and then you can stop the issue, but they don't do that, so... Unfortunately, like, they just screwed the entire, like, alchemy play queue, and, like, you know, they're fucking wrong for that. So... Nah, it's just MTG Arena's, system is just flawed. It always has been. Like, there should... all the constructed ladder should not be one pile. Like, it makes no sense to have like 6 formats on this fucking client for however much it is and have them all be compressed like that. It's very weird. It really has never made any sense. So yeah. The Satoru value going crazy, by the way. Whee! Yeah, I don't blame people for trying to take advantage of it. It's just like Wizards is just goofy as hell for not having these things be separate ranks. Very strange. This is like some Grixis Reanimator stuff. I forget how this combo works though, but... Mill myself. One off. Ah. The opponent has just literally played 3 like Surveil, like 5 Surveil lands, 3 sewers and 2 theaters. That's interesting. Okay. Right, right, right. Well, clearly they're doing some, like, reanimator shenanigans, right? Clearly. They're probably gonna hate on my graveyard a little bit as well. Well, I have no idea. Dude. Definitely gonna get, like, graveyard hate. Hit by graveyard hate as well myself, but... I don't know. Maybe lower on some foundings? The balancing quality of matches is time to find. Yeah, and that's what they've screwed in, like... That's what they've completely erased in Alchemy, right? Like, in Alchemy, they don't give a shit anymore what rank you are. They just want to make sure that you get paired in, like, a minute. So you get just, like... quite possibly, like, nonsense matchmaking, I would say. They know that, too. It's not great. Card. It's fine, I guess. Hey, Bloodghast, what's up? Bestie. Yours quite nice. Right. Right. That's kind of the thing, you know? They should have, yeah. They made choices. Pretty sad that alchemy can get so easily exploited, I guess. Pretty sad. And I'm gonna hold the No One Left Behind, because I know they're gonna get rid of Kiora and I could replay it. If they play Shelly, I need Bitter Triumph. Maybe I'll just get rid of the gate and I'll cast Duress here, right? Magic should be fun, hot take, right? The hottest of takes. Yeah. I wonder if they're also playing a Monument deck, because all these discard effects. We don't have fun here. Yeah. Fun is something of a distant past, you know? Okay, let's get rid of the Carnosaur. See if I can swing with the Ghast. Yo, George, how the games? We're working on the Oculus deck a little bit again. I'm gonna just go Kiora. No, Kiora might be dead. It is what it is. Okay. Nope. Crickets. gonna get rid of the little, like, dino in there. I mean, I kind of am liking the idea of holding up stroke here. You saw the vacuum? Yeah, we're vacuuming. We're doing a good job at getting rid of the ghosts. Ghostbusters. I'm gonna hit the Carnosaur with the Disdainful. If I can ever crack this vacuum, they're cooked. If it ever happens for me, you're done. It'd be over. Whee! Oculus also real good here. A little bit more pressure. A little bit more pressure. Yeah, whatever. I should have actually clicked on the Bitter Triumph because, like, the Souls of Lost cares about, like, permanence, right? But could be GG's now with the Reef. All right, off we go. Go team. Hey, see, I can do the math somehow. Sometimes.